Hello and welcome back to Factorio. I'm Avon, and in the last episode we went on a tank raid to the south. In this episode we are going to do the same but east and north. I think this is really good timing because we are doing research while we are hunting. So I'm just going to pick up a little more ammunition and then we head out. There are a few places that are attacked a lot, so I should probably have made more walls, but I don't want to spend time on that because at some point we need to kill them anyway. So adding a lot of walls or adding dragon teeth and so on are a really good solution, but it does take a lot of time. So I'm trying to speed up that part. And because I kind of like and enjoy hunting down the biters, I don't mind going on a raid like this. So let's start with this one camp. There is a worm there. We can try over. And we need to swap to the correct weapon. There we go. This tank is so strong when it comes to killing biter bases. It basically instantly destroys them by driving into them. So for now, I do believe that this might be the best way of dealing with everything. That was possibly a big attack that was going towards the base, I guess. Now, how are we looking? Oh, that's a big attack heading towards the base. I'm going to see if I can intercept those and shoot them up a bit. Oh, let's see. Looking good, looking good. They are chasing me. They're going to chase me back home, I guess, because that's where I'm headed. Oh, let's see. This base is quite large compared to the other ones, and does have a lot of ranged biters as well. Nice, nice. Going to repair the tank before we head on here. Now, when this research is complete, the inserter capacity bonus, I'm just checking if we have enough science. We do. We're lacking labs actually right now. Now, when this research is finished, all of the inserters are going to grab 2 instead of 1 item at the time. So we're going to need less inserters and everything is going to be a tiny bit more smooth, at least in places where there is a lot of throughput, input or output, I guess. Now, how far up do we need to clear here? We are outside our pollution range now. That's nice. So getting this camp as well. And trying to keep the killing of the trees to a minimum here as well, because this forest is going to be great. There are a lot of trees here. Now, that's some good driving. Hitting everything on the way. Now, coming through. Move aside, step aside. Okay. Did we forget the one up there? No, we left it on purpose. Okay. Going with this camp as well. Now, we do have on biter expansion because we are playing with the default settings on a default map. So the nice thing about clearing as much as we do now is that they won't create new bases closer to our factories. I should probably circle around more and more way outside our pollution range, but that's going to take a lot of time because the further we get out, the bigger the circle gets. So I'm kind of happy with the way it's looking right now. If we just kill up until we reach the edge of our pollution, around that at least. Now let's see, 4 turrets, those, okay. Yeah, this camp and maybe this one is going to keep attacking. But the place there is very defensible, or easy to defend, because we have cliffs guarding there. So that might be a place I'm just going to let live for now and let turrets do the thing, so we can keep building again. Now we need to be careful so we don't lose all our momentum on the tank, because if we stop in the middle of everything, the gun is a bit slow at rotating. So when you have like biters all around the tank, it takes a while to kill them all. Looking good now though, and the tank does have a lot of HP. Moving up, setting, let's see, we did get the more capacity now, and to get the next one we need quite far down. We need all the way to 7, so that's not going to happen for a while. So I am going to go with the defense stuff, bullet shooting speed. When we get back from this raid, we are going to start getting the logistic science, so we can finally make more refineries. We need that science to get assemblers 3. And at that point, I think every limitation from the lazy bastard achievements is basically bypassed. We are getting to a point where it's not an issue. And as long as we keep making a big enough mall for everything, we won't have issues with anything anymore, and it will all just be happy days. Now then, let's see. Yeah, let's drive back now. This was a successful raid, and it really didn't take a lot of time, so that's nice. I like the tank. That makes me think that as once we start getting troubles with the biters again, we can just go on a new raid and it will be fine. Oh, and did we just have an attack down here? Yes, we did. I wonder where they came from. Probably this one. Okay, so this place, we need to keep that defended. That's not going to be a problem though. I'm also going to change the research into the correct one. Let's see, where is it? Where is it? This one, because that's the production science. And our science is very slow. I'm going to modules actually in these. I might extract them later, but for now it's nice to have a tiny bit more speed. 40%? Yes, but they were already at 20. Okay. What we should do is probably extend, because we have 5 labs on us. Let's just place them for now. Let's line them up, because it's okay to not place them there, of course, because we need red inserters to enter them. But what I was thinking is that we can place them above, because we don't use beacons yet, so it doesn't matter if they aren't lined up as they should. So I'm going to place 5 of them here. I don't think we have more lying around, but this should be a little bit helpful, not by a lot, but good enough. There we go. Now, let's see. The next part, we are going to need electric engines. And we do have engines down here. I'm going to make it exactly like this. So I'm going to copy this thing to make it easy. We don't need the turret, but we need everything else. So let's line this up beautifully like this. And plump it down. Let's see. Give it a little bit of room. And there. That's going to make it a bit easier for me to make because I have a tendency to mess stuff up. Let's see. What I'm going to do though, with the electric engines, can we make those? No, we can't. Okay. Green circuits, engine units, and lubricant. We are going to put, let's see, we have 10 of these. I believe that's 10. Yes, it's 10. Those are going to insert directly into the new machines. So I'm just going to line up below here. I was going to make an array that put them every other machine, so they just put them directly rightwards, but we don't have room for that. So I'm going to do it like this, and I think that is a decent solution for now. There we go. Okay, and replacing the machines. We are running out of machines as well. Now, we do have turrets down here, so I don't need to worry yet anyway. I'm going to get a few more assemblers. And I'm going to get the research so we can actually make the item we want to make as well. Now, let's see. Let's go to them all. Now, on the other part we need for the science, I guess we complete that one now. Yes, electric furnaces. To make those, we are going to need a lot of stone brick. Now, I've been looking for stone, and we have this non-existent stone here, and we have this one, but the closest one other than those, I believe, might be this. And that's very far away. So, because we don't need too much stone, I'm going to use this one and belt it in, I think. That's my plan so far, at least. It might be a really bad plan, but we'll see. Now, I'm going to do what I should have done a long time ago, and that is ghost the bus. I was told in the comments that that would be a good idea, and I agree. It will be a very nice addition to get everything more, I don't know, visible, or make it, yeah, it's going to make it easier to see everything. I'm not going to build most of it though. It's mostly, or it's just for the visual stuff. So this is the iron part of the bus. And this is the copper part of the bus. Let's see, like this. Like this, we just got attacked. I'm a bit slow on noticing that. It's hard to see it always, or at times, sometimes. Okay, and then we have the greens and the steel down here. That's going to make it easier to line up the undergrounds and everything else. Now, like this. Yeah, already it looks a bit better. And I'm going to tunnel this as well. Now, this needs to go there, this needs to go there. This one goes down. And for now, we only have a half belt of steel, so that's not a problem so far. Now here. This is iron, which we don't have anything of when I think about it now, so that's going to be something that's severely needed for the next science. If we don't have any of that, we can't build anything really. So I'm going to get more of that right now, while we do like waiting researches, like mining productivity, which is awesome to have, but it's very subtle. Oh, let's see. Get half of these, all of these, and I'm going to swap out the belts. Let's see. We are getting a full inventory now, so this one should clear one slot, because when they are fully repaired they stack. This is going to fill up one slot, but that's okay. Now, stone, I have enough stone. Where are my chests? Like this and this. That's probably all we need for now. I'm going to put these in as well, just for storage. Now, the belt is red all the way down the bus, not all the way down, but all the way down here and on. Okay, so we do not have a full belt in. We do. I wonder why it doesn't reach all the way. I thought the ratios were correct on that. I might be wrong, or might have done something wrong on the way, I guess. Now let's see. On this place we might actually have to shift it a bit. That's for steel, that's for iron, that's for the assembler, and that's for ore and coal, which will be here. Okay, so I'm going to build a new iron smelter here. That's severely needed right now, and I should be using red belt for that, so I'm going to use that at once. Now what I am going to do is copy a bit of it. No, I'm not. It's going to be as fast to make it without copying anything, so I'm just going to line it up like this. That should be aligned with everything? Yes. And then I'm just going to place it down. Now let's see, all aligned. Inserters both in and out. It's going to be really nice when we get flying robots who build stuff for us. Then we can just use blueprints, and when we forget to bring stuff like inserters, that's not going to be as annoying as right now. But I'm going to keep building, and if I find out there is something else I forgot, I'm going to get it as well, so we don't have to do several trips to the mall. Now let's see. We have a belt up here. Now I want to do this correctly, so this one is going through, and let's see, tearing down everything here. As long as I remember to replace this defense grid, it should be fine. Oh, we need to shift it one more down. Okay. Like that. Yeah, this is looking correct now. So we need iron in there. And coal in here. Now inserters in, out, red belts all the way out here, and we should be done actually. That was very, very not painful. I'm going to add it here. Oh, this is looking nice. We're going to get so much now. I'm going to keep dragging this one down here, and let's see. I'm going to add the second belt here. That's the more important one, because we mostly extract stuff on the right side. And when we are getting this far down, the other belt is empty, so we probably don't need the left one further down than that. Okay, and inserters to finish up this stuff. And there we go. At some point we are going to need a lot more green circuits as well. Green circuits are always a bit funny because they are so chill on this stage, and then suddenly the factory starts just eating all of them. They just disappear into blue chips, red chips, and everything else. So that it escalates really fast in a way when we get to a certain place in the game, which is going to be soon because we are closing in on the blue chips. Okay, and power poles. It's nice to have upgraded ones. It's a lot easier to just connect everything like this. Only need 2 lines of them. Let's see. And one in between. Okay. Now, do we have enough coal? Yes, we have a lot of coal right now. That's good. And now we have a lot of iron. That means I'm going to have to upgrade the belts bit as well. Maintenance like this is a very fun part of Factorio, I think, because everything just turns more efficient when it's done. And it's a very simple solution, I guess, but it's very, very effective. Let's hope I got everything sorted. I'm going to do 1 belt down, or up, I guess we're running now. 1 belt back here, and then the other belt on the way back. Let's see. All the way up to the mining drills. I had a suggestion about using modules, efficiency modules in the drills. And that is something I most likely will do when we get the Assembler 3, so we can start mass producing modules. As well, yeah, that was mentioned in the comments as well, that it might have been, or that it's a good solution to wait until Assembler 3, so that's what I'm going to do. Now, let's keep upgrading this. Keep upgrading this. The top one is moving very, very slow, so I think I forgot one place down here, an undergroundy or a splitter or something. We'll see. I'm going to repair those so they don't take an additional spot in the inventory. Up and right, oh, and right. Now, when belts are full like this, it is a bit difficult to see what's not upgraded. So let's hope it's this one. And it was, yes. And this one, adding all the rest of it, like this. That might actually have been the reason for it not reaching the end if... now let's see. Yeah, that one's not reaching the end either, because it's not full. It's feeding the steel as well. This is not very well designed. Full belt. Let's see. Let's do output priority left. And this is getting a full fast belt here. So this one is going to go left. That's half a belt for steel now. Should be good enough. Okay, so now we have upgraded the iron and we need to start making the actual science to increase. That's a bad word. We need to get the science that gives us the ability to get automation 3. Now let's see what's up with the iron here. We have half a belt. Let's see, it's connected. Both of the belts are running, but quite slowly, so I'm going to make one shift here. Yeah, that's nice. And I think that's enough for now. I guess I'm going to prioritize to the left. I don't think it will matter much, but let's do it like that for now, because it will make it will be needed when we get more later on. Now let's finish this array. Let's see, only yellows are needed here, but let's place the red ones first. Yellows. Mining productivity is going really slow. Yes, it stopped because we do not have enough iron down here. Okay, so that's something we fixed now, and it will pick up speed. But for now, I think we're going to hold off on the research there with the blues. So I'm going to do a research in between that doesn't need blue research. Now this one, we are going to have to turn around all of these, and we're going to have to get the lubricant. Now let's see, these do not reach, so I'm just going to make it look nice here, and probably, let's see, one more out there. I guess this is the end of the bus here with, let's see, coal, plastic, red and blue. So the blue are on this one, so we can have I wouldn't call it a liquid bus, but we can have a few liquids outside. So two between, yeah, I'm going to have it here because that's quite close, and the machine was here, so not very far away. So that's lubricant on the bus for 20 tiles or so. Now these are very close to each other. So I'm going to there's no point in using undergrounds for that, the underground pipes, and we just use red out. Let's see, we also need green in. Did I just mess up? Let's think about this, because I didn't think about the output when I made it. So I'm going to make sure they are supplied here. That's, no, this is going to be fine. It's no problem at all. Okay. So in. I was thinking belt weaving, but we are only creating one each second, so we might as well just use the same belt and have it on different sides. That's not an issue at all. So that's good. So this is going to be the in and out belt. This means the green circuits need to be on the top side. That's very important here. So let's go get the green circuits. They come from this line. I think that's aligned properly. Oh, it doesn't matter anyway. So I'm going to go like this. Yeah, this is nice. It's working as intended soon anyway, when we have placed all this. So greens are in, and then we, let's see, and then we split them off because we need to. The next part of this research is going to be furnaces, and they don't need greens, so this is going to take a little bit more space, but that's okay. So we are going to filter electric engines here like this, and we put them below like this. That looks a tiny bit messy, to be honest, but I think it's a decent solution. Now what we're going to do is make the other ones below here. I just want to recognize that we didn't have a lot of attacks this episode, and that's awesome, but I am looking at the time and we have no more of it, so I need to stop the episode here. In the next episode we are most likely going to finish the production science, which will basically complete the game for us. That's going to be so exciting to get these done. So anyway, thank you all for watching, and see you in the next episode.